Friday morning, rain is falling. Steal some cover, share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. What is up, guys? Today's tutorial is going to be Sunday Morning by Maroon 5, and I'm pretty sure that by the time I upload this video, it's going to be Sunday morning, at least where I live in the world. So it might be night for you, it might be the next day, but just know that right now in this moment when this video goes live, it is Sunday morning, and I'm probably eating some pancakes or some peanut butter toast. And by the way, this tutorial is actually a special one because it is dedicated to Justin Post, who is actually our most recent patron winner. He requested the song, I drew his name. So congratulations, Justin. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and have fun practicing Sunday morning. All right, so we're just gonna dive right on in. So we have no capo, obviously, here on the fretboard. My guitar is in standard tuning, so make sure you are tuned to standard, and just make sure in general that your guitar is tuned before you play it, because it's gonna sound a lot better and it's not gonna mess up your musical ear. Don't just grab your guitar and play it. Like, don't be lazy. Like, take the tuner, it takes like 30 seconds, and just tune your guitar up. You will thank me later. And as far as chords go, we just have 3 chords that repeat for the entire song over and over and over again. They're all open, so there's no bar chords. So if you're a beginner, you're probably going to love the heck out of this tutorial. And we also have a really cool solo in the bridge, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna break that down for you step by step, and we're gonna go over that. But first, we're gonna go ahead and jump into close-ups for those chords. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, the first chord here in our lineup is a D minor 7. Next, we have a G major. And our final chord is a C major. Alright, so now that we have chords out of the way, we're going to go ahead and jump into strumming patterns. So I have 2 patterns I'm going to show you guys. The first one is going to be more of a beginner type pattern, which I will probably play throughout the playthrough, so that way the beginners can kind of keep up. Because the second pattern, which I personally think sounds the best, and I love to play it, that's actually the way that I play it. It might just be a little too advanced for people to follow, and I know we have a little bit more intermediate players in this audience, but I want to make sure the beginners can keep up as well. So we'll start off with that beginner pattern. So it's down, 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 up. And this one, it sounds great with the song too, but I do like the other one the best. So with the D minor 7 chord, it'll sound like this. Down, 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 up. Down, 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 up. But a little bit quicker. Now our second pattern is going to mix things up just a little bit. It's going to be down, up, down, 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 up. So I'll break it down a little slower. Down, up, down, 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 up. And we'll play it with that D minor 7. Down, up, down, 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 up. But it's going to be a little bit faster. Down, up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, 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 up. So that's going to be the pace in the song. And like I said, personally, I like the second pattern the best. I think it sounds amazing, but the easier pattern sounds great as well. So that's it as far as strumming patterns go, but if you have something that you made up on your own and you like to plug that in instead, feel free to do that, because you can cover any song however you want to cover it. But we're gonna go ahead and cut to the solo part that's in the bridge. I'll break that down for you guys step by step. We'll go over chord progression real quick, and then we'll just jump into a playthrough. And I never wanna leave. Okay, so that is our solo part. So I'm going to break this down piece by piece for you guys. It's a little bit of a challenge at first, but it's really fun, and when you break it down, it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and start out with our ring finger here, 3rd fret on the A string, and you're going to pick that. And you want all of these notes to just mute right away. You don't want them to kind of hang around, you know, like this. You want them to just be abrupt, just like that. So to do that, just let off the pressure right away. So boop, Then we're gonna go ahead and take our index finger, move over to the first fret, and then you're gonna pick the D string, then go up 1 fret, same string, and keep note that you want to assign a finger to each fret. So first finger, first fret, second finger, second fret, third finger, third fret. So that way, whichever note you're playing, if it's on the first fret, you should be using your first finger. If it's on the second fret, you should be using your second finger, so on and so forth. And the reason why you should do that is because you don't want one finger trying to like move back and forth and do all of the work. It's going to make it so much easier on you if you use each finger on each assigned fret. So make sure you do it that way. So third, first, second. So we have So far we have. Now our next 3 notes are going to start on 3rd fret, walk it down to the 2nd fret, open. So that's all on the A string. 3, 2, 0. 0 is open. So we have. Alright, so the next part is a little bit more challenging. It sounds like this. So I'm going to break that down. If you noticed, I started kind of scaling down on a low E string. So we're going to play a couple of notes repetitively, but we're going to scale down at the same time. So you have on the A string, 2nd and 3rd fret, we have boom, boom, then 3rd fret, low E, back to the A string, 2, 3, but then you go 2 up here on the low E, then back to 2, 3 on that A string, then on the low E, 1. So. A little bit slower. It is played a little fast. It's a great finger exercise. This riff is actually really awesome to practice. I think my favorite part was actually trying to master this section. And this isn't even a guitar part. This is actually played by horns in the song, so you don't have to play this, but it's actually really cool and I like it. So after all of that, we ended up here on 1 on the low E string. Then we're gonna climb up, we're gonna go 1, 3, then we're gonna go 3 again, and then real quick, 1, 3. So we have, so on low E, starting low E, 1, 3, 3, then A string, 1, 3. So it should sound like this. So that is the first part of the solo. So I'll play it from beginning to the point that we are at now. So we have. Okay, so that's where we are. And now the second part of it is almost exactly the same. The only part that's different is the ending. So we'll go ahead and just play through all of the parts that we know, and then I'll go over the ending with you. So starting on that second part, we have. Now after that part, on that 1, you're gonna slide up to the 3rd fret. And I know that I said before that like, oh, assign 1, 2, 3. Well, you don't have 5 fingers. You have 4 fingers and a thumb, and your thumb needs to be back here. So it's easy to slide up during this part and go boom, then ring finger on the 5th fret, boom, same string. Then you're gonna move down a string to the A string, 3rd fret again, then 5th fret, same string. So you have low E string, 3 and 5, A string, 3, 5. So all together, that second half will sound like this. And then you just go back into the song. And I never wanna leave. Things just get so crazy. real quick before we jump into the playthrough, I'm going to just go over the chord progression. It's really simple. So it's just D minor 7 to G major to C major. And that is the entire song. That's it. It's so repetitive. Those 3 chords over and over and over again. And real quick, I'll just play the different strumming patterns for you in order. So we'll start with the easier one. It's okay, so that's a simple pattern, and then we have so that way you can kind of hear the difference a little bit. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into a full playthrough. Lego. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Still some cover, share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I'm in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it would lead me back to you. That someday it would lead me back to you. That maybe all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave. Alright guys, so that's how you play Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and show some appreciation for me teaching you this song. Justin, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Congratulations again on winning. If anybody has any cool songs that they would like to suggest, feel free to leave some of your suggestions down below. They might make it into a future tutorial. I think that's pretty much it for today. I can't think of anything else. But I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out as always, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!